Hey family, welcome to the Hub. I'm excited today because I was talking to one of my past clients that is now married, happily married. Oh my goodness. Oh, it just makes me so happy. She married somebody fine, y'all, right? And I was doing an interview for her network. And one of the things that came up is that busy women don't have time. And I find this as the number one excuse that I hear across the phone calls, across the emails, across the Instagram DMs is Coach Cass, nobody got time for that, right? I don't have time. If you have ever said to yourself those words, I don't have time, I want you to raise your hand right now, high five somebody, put it in the chat, wherever you're listening or watching in from, right? So when we start to think about not having time, this is what I have to say to you. What is the saying? When you have something to get done, I remix this quote, you give it to a busy professional woman. When you have something to get done, you give it to a busy professional woman. So we know that you are the person that gets called on. You are the person that everybody comes to. I want you to say yes, even if you're by yourself. If that's you, your mother, your cousin, your coworker, your clients, your boo, whoever, right? The kids, somebody else's kids, your puppy, whatever it is, they are always calling on you. Why? Because you get things done. So here's the part that doesn't align for me. You're the person that gets things done, but you're still the person that often makes the excuse of, Coach Cass, I don't have time. I don't have time for love. I don't have time to date. I don't have time for foolishness, right? We hear it all the time. So there's something that I want you to start putting into your schedule, because what? If it's not on the schedule, it doesn't exist, right? Put a yes. If it's not on the schedule, it doesn't exist. So I want you to do something called love spurts, right? Love spurts, spurts of love. Oh, what does that mean, Coach Cass? It just sounds so lovely. Spurts of love. These are 5-minute spurts. I want you to do a love spurt 5 minutes every day, 5 minutes. And you're like, well, Coach Cass, I don't really understand what you're saying to me. This is a new concept, a new word, love spurt. If you're somewhere where you could write it down, go ahead, write it down right now, love spurt. So what a love spurt is an intentional action towards the love you desire. And so there's 3 categories that I want you to focus on your love spurts with. And I'm saying 5 minutes because it's something simple that you can get done, right? You could get done in 5 minutes. And if you're like, Coach Cass, 5 minutes sounds like a lot, we could start with 2 minutes. I want you to build a habit, right? And the author of Atomic Habits, he does say, habit stacking is one of the best things. So when you wake up, what is the number one thing that you do? You open your eyes. Do you go straight to the bathroom? Do you read a devotion? Do you exercise? Do you make a phone call? Do you check your social media? What do you do as soon as you wake up, right? And what I want you to do is I want you to tag on one of these love spurts to your morning routine, to your normal morning routine. This is just a part of it. So I was talking to a member of our Real Love Network, which is our community that I support busy professional women in. And she was saying, okay, Coach Cass, so right now I wake up, I use the restroom. I normally get coffee and I do my devotion. Okay. So we could tag in a love spurt while you make your coffee, because you're kind of standing around and doing whatever during that time, or right after your devotion, right? So she chose during her coffee making. Bam. Perfect. So what are the 3 types of love spurts? 3 areas that love spurts fall into. So I'm a person that likes vacation. Do you like vacation? Ooh, girl, yes, I love vacation. And so one of the things that they often say to do when you go on vacation, because I'm a person that always is on somebody's beach, on somebody's island. That's my type of vacation. I'm not in cold places, hot places only. Call me boring. It's my thing. So when we go on vacation and you're out in the sun, what do they normally tell you to apply to your skin? Huh? What do they tell you to apply to your skin? SPF. Say it with me. SPF. SPF. Yes, SPF, right? So SPF. So this is a simple way for you to remember to do your love spurts. You ready? Say I'm ready. Say I'm ready, Coach Cass. I'm ready. Raise your hand if you're ready. Okay, so I'm ready. Number one, the S is for self-love. Self-love. Put self-love in the chat, right? So self-love. So what does that mean, Coach Cass? So for this particular client, she wanted to get more active. And she remembered that she had a rebounder in her house. And rebounder is one of those little trampolines. And one of the things that one of the top performance coaches in the country, Tony Robbins, talks about in his daily routine, he jumps on his rebounder for 2 minutes to shock his system, wake up his body, his lymph nodes, get everything going, right? So he jumps on the rebounder. So my invitation to her was during the 2 minutes she makes coffee was to jump on her rebounder, right? So this is habit stacking. So the self-love that she wanted to do was to feel better in her skin. In terms of dating, when you are dating and you're going out there, do you love your packaging? And if you don't love your packaging and you don't love how you feel on a daily basis, just sitting in your own skin, then it's time to get up and move, right? We got to move. And even whether you're skinny or you're not, movement every day just it increases endorphins, it makes you happier, it makes you feel better about yourself. There is scientific evidence that shares that exercise daily makes a huge difference in terms of your mental capacity, emotional capacity, and also how you just feel about yourself and your self-esteem. Okay, so self-love. I want you to pick one self-love activity that you can do for 5 minutes in spurts once a day and drop it in the chat. What is one thing that you could do to love on yourself? Love on yourself, right? So that's self-love. So that's the S in the SPF. And if you're just listening in, hey, love spurts are taking 5 minutes a day to focus on these 3 areas, right? 3 areas. So the S is self-love. The P is passionate love. Ooh, just hug yourself, girl. Ooh, yes. Oh, right? So passion. I know I'm crazy. All right. So passionate love. So what does that mean? Passionate love. I want you to think about the most passionate experience you've ever had or passionate people that you know. So according to Oxford, passionate means having strong feelings towards, strong beliefs about. What happens as busy professional women, we often get passionate about our work and kind of placid in our love life. Oh, passionate about our work, but placid in our love life. And we wonder why this thing ain't working. Oh, wait, don't do it, girlfriend. So we want passionate love, passionate love. So how do we get excited about this passionate love? It's a strong belief. So it's also instilling the strong belief that love can happen for you. I know that 90% of this battle is between your ears. It's your mindset around love. So if you are a single woman that is watching this or listening to this, I want you to think about, well, what am I listening to? If you're listening to the Coach Cass Show, you are pouring into the passionate love side of your life, right? Of your love spurt. And so you're listening into the podcast, or you're part of the Real Love Network and you're logging into the vault and you're watching one of our sessions on these topics that maybe you're struggling with, like vulnerability, how to date, what to wear, where to meet them, right? All this fun stuff that we have within our vault just for members, right? So I want you to think about, how do I pour into the passionate love? Okay, what is an action I can do? Are you on an app? Could you swipe for 5 minutes, pouring into the passionate love? You're trying to connect with real love. Hey, oh, I'm searching for that real love, right? So passionate love, we are pouring into the passionate love side. So those are just 3 examples. I'd like to know, what's an example that you have, right? So we want to look at the P, passionate love. So we do a love spurt for the P. Then the F, right? So our third love spurt that we want to do is all around our family love. So familial love, friend love, the F, right? So what can you do to pour into the life of somebody that you love already, right? So this is a family member. This is that item that your mom has been asking you to do, right? Your cousin, your coworker, your daughter, whatever, your puppy. What is family to you, and how can you love on them daily for 5 minutes, putting your phone away? Right? So these are the love spurts that I want you to do. And you simply have to remember SPF, right? Put it in the chat, SPF. You just have to remember SPF. So self-love, passionate love, family love. And these are love spurts, what I call love spurts, 5 minutes, 5 minutes in each category every single day. Could you make 15 minutes? Could you put aside 15 minutes for love? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I say that because if you cannot, we need to rewire your entire set, your entire life, girlfriend. If you're saying to yourself, I do not have 15 minutes for myself, for passionate love and for familial love, then that is a problem and you're not happy. Let's be real. You aren't happy and we need to fix that. Put a little love in your life. Okay. You got it. If you got it, say, I got it, Coach Cass. I got it. I got it. Good, good. And if you have not as yet taken the Wanted Woman assessment, go to wantedwoman.com and take the number one assessment for busy professional women who desire love. Find out what your love avatar is and post it in our free group, right, on Facebook. It's Successful Single Women on Facebook. So join thousands of women to really talk about this thing called love. Let's share. I want to know what your love avatar is and really find out what's the one thing that might just be holding you back from the love that you desire. All right, family, keep loving, keep laughing, keep living. Bye.